Talk about performance. We talk about the turf. We talk about ourselves the next 2 days. And then there'll be kind of a euphoric feeling at the end, it's over, and then it's going to be, okay, now what? So I'm anticipating a lot of different emotions, a lot of good ones, and a lot of excitement, and just an opportunity to really feel like an exhale, so we're done. Performance-wise, on the turf conditions, we feel like we're performing at peak performance. It's not been without any headaches, but the weather has played a factor. We knew that was going to be a real good possibility, but we've adapted. We've had some plans, and we instituted those plans, and we're pretty excited about where we are.
Our zoysia is really tight, probably tighter than we've ever had it before in the last couple of years. It's the tightest I've ever seen it, and our greens performance keeps improving as we keep continuing along this week.
The turf's performing great. Actually, with the rain, I think it's helped us a lot because, you know, in dry conditions with multiple mows, we're mowing daily, we're mowing the other night we mowed fairways 3 times in 8 hours. You know, that could get really stressed in a championship environment with dry conditions, but luckily we've got some rain. Carrie's pushing for green conditions to start, so our quality of cut's great. You know, we're just trying to minimize mistakes and, you know, not see wear patterns throughout the course that show up on TV.
We use Syngenta products for, you know, they're the baseline of our fungicide program. You know, and being August in St. Louis, you know, you're susceptible to a lot. You saw we went through 94, 95, inch and a half of rain, then 94, and then another ½ inch of rain. I mean, you got to be protected, and you know, you can't go into that without having a baseline of fungicides.
Syngenta with support, technical support, always asking if we needed anything, how can we help, what are some of the challenges you're facing that we didn't anticipate, are the products working as we talked about, is there anything we can do, and do we change formulation? So there's always some sort of input from Syngenta. The main thing is staying in front of this group coming down too.
Right now we're enjoying the morning, getting done so early. You know, you get a 4-hour nap before anything can happen.
Staff's performing wonderfully, and I think a lot of it has to do with just positive motivation. I mean, we've not been perfect, we've had mistakes. I mean, we're tired, and there's, you know, you can only have so much caffeine before you start making poor decisions, but, you know, overall, we've executed anything that when you have hip mishaps, as long as they're not experienced by the golfer, I tell them all the time, the focus should be on the golf course or the player, not the things that we do, and to do everything behind the scenes, keep hydrated, stay focused, and then they've done that, so they've been performing at a high level.
We've asked a lot of them, and they keep meeting expectations, and even though they're tired, they're out here grinding every day, every night with us, and it's showing.
I think everyone's still motivated and energized, at least for the time being, and so come Sunday I think everyone will be pretty exhausted, but you know, this is what we've been waiting for, right? What
Preparation can do for a large event like this. That's what I take away from this week. We saw a couple days where we weren't quite as prepared as we should have been, but we were able to get through that and get everything aligned, you know, ensure that the volunteers had a great time. I would say that was the main thing.
Seeing your product and getting the feedback, not so much from the players or from media, from any of that, but really just the friends and family, getting the feedback from them, because that's, you know, that's all really what we care about, and you know, we know at the end of the day we did our best and worked hard at it, and we should be proud of that.
When you host a major championship, you're so focused inside the ropes, the volunteers, but then you see the city, the game. You know, I saw it from a broader view. I remember just sitting there on the 8th green and looking out, seeing outside the ropes and saying, wow, what a game. And it's not just work, and it's a beautiful game, and our game has done a lot for a lot of people. So that hit home.